I wouldn't be surprised. That's fine. Yeah, it's it's funny the two times that you go to these games and the Cubs sweep both times. I feel like you guys, at least from your wife's perspective, it just wouldn't work. Like from her perspective, just why? Why go to these games? I get it. Like I know you love the guy. He's good guy. He's a good guy. But I mean, if for the sake of your team, I mean they're in fourth in their division. So I don't know.
She's a good luck charm. She whenever we get to a Cubs game, they always win. Well, she's there.
Luck,
I don't know.
luck is based off your perspective, Tommy. Luck is based on your perspective. It is. It's based on your perspective, which I don't know. We'll see. It's coming. It's coming to the wire. But, yeah. And I'm sure that for you, it was quite a bit of money. But I'm sure it was money well spent for these games. Speaking of money, Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor. That fight's going to cost you $100 if you're going to watch it on pay-per-view in HD. Now, for those of you who don't feel like forking the $100 over, you can watch in a movie theater for a lot less. Yes, I said it. You can watch these games in a movie theater. So Phantom Events and Mayweather Promotions announced earlier today that they have partnered to bring the August 26th fight and the accompanying undercard to movie theaters across the country. The movie theater will broadcast the event at 9 p.m. Eastern, which will take place at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, and you'll be able to see this on TV, so on movie theater. So, when they've decided on the prices, as they vary because they're set by each theater owner, but Fathom Events told ESPN they likely will be around $40 a piece. It's an interesting take because you look at these. I mean, you're going to have some people who don't want to spend $100, but economically speaking, you think if you pitched in a couple buddies. And you watched it on the big screen, which isn't a lot. Let's say you get 3 or more buddies. You're looking at $25 a piece, which is still $15 less than what you spend there. And it's a movie theater. We know how much popcorn costs. We know how much beer costs, especially out here in Oregon when you can go buy beer in a movie theater. You know how much pop costs, all the candy, everything, and you know what's going to happen. It's a movie that we know what the end result is. And the fact that, look, I get it. For people who are excited about this, good for them. But let's be honest here. For people who are not suckers, which is, a very far, I guess, far and few between, really, why would you spend $40 for this to catch at a movie theater? No. I would just call 3 of my buddies and say, like, hey, let's watch it at the house. Or get more. Get 10 buddies if you can. Split it up and get $10 a piece. Pretty easy to do that. Pretty easy. But again, if this is what you want to do, if you're short on friends, you just moved to a new city and you want to watch this fight, hey, $40 a piece ain't bad overall, but still, I don't know. Tommy, what are your thoughts? Would you pay $40 to go to a movie theater and watch this movie?
I'm going to play devil's advocate. I'm going to say yes. I want to go see it at the movie theater. And here's the good reasons why. 1, you can sneak in snacks. 2, you can sneak in a drink. 3, you'll be surrounded by a crowd watching on a big screen almost like you're there. So you're going to have the crowd pumped up. You're going to have just people screaming at the screen saying, let's go McGregor, let's go Mayweather, come on, fight, blood, all that stuff. It's the ambiance that you really want. Because, you could have 10 friends at your house, be drinking beer and stuff, but it's on a small screen. We're talking about a big screen here. We're talking about the mother of movie screens. And they're just going to be screaming their heads off, just feeling like, oh my gosh, the blood and sweat are going to fall on me. It's almost realistic. Once again, it's the ambiance. So what they're paying for, $40, there's a small parking, you got to try and find a place to park. You can buy snacks if you want, or you can just enjoy it. It's like one of those you only see once in a lifetime moments, and it's only $40 instead of paying $100 at home. where you could be just by yourself watching the fight, and then in 2 rounds it could be over.
Yeah.
Or you could go to the movie theater, pay $40, buy a couple of snacks, be surrounded by people who hate the other person, and have a great time. It all depends on what you want to do.
So, Tommy, I decided to put in our old college zip code here to see what movie theater is near you. There's one in Camp Hill, Pennsylvania, and that's probably the closest one. So if you want to spend the $40, you can go to Camp Hill. So, just a heads up. Oh, okay. So you're playing devil's advocate, but you're not putting where your money, literally where your mouth is. Okay, I see it.
Well, here's my reason. I'm going to say it to everybody right now. I do want to watch it, but I am going to a wedding. I am in a wedding on August 26th.
Oh, you have
so
a
I'm
wedding.
not going to be going to go see it.
Man, this is fine. But I don't know. We're at the age where we just have so many weddings to go to, and then we have our mutual friend Nick, who we're gonna see get married on my birthday. By the way, I have 2 weddings.
September 16th,
which is my birthday. So it's good. Yeah. So I have 2 weddings to go to that day, which is pretty insane. Yeah. Can people just stop getting married for a while? Honestly, like, look, I love your wedding, Tom. Your wedding was amazing. But man, of course. But I just really, really, really just need the weddings to stop now. Can people just not get married for like 2 years so I can save up money so I can go back to another wedding again? It's just, it's a hassle. You know, and now that I don't have any points from when I traveled, because I blew them on Green Bay, worth it, by the way, just saying, not a bad thing. Worth it. It's just, so many weddings. Do you have any more coming up, Tommy? How many more weddings do you have this year?
Let's see here. We got Aaron's, which was in August. We got Nick's, which is September.
Yeah.
I already got plans to go out to Chicago next year for my cousins, and then I got another one.
3.
For my friend from college, Jackie. She's getting married in June.
4.
So I already got 2 weddings next year.
Jeez.
And I got 2 more to go this year. So.
Oh my God. Yep.
It's our time to get married. Just wait until we have kids. Then you have to come out for that as well.
No. That's no. That's ridiculous. Oh, geez. The kids is going to be insane. Like, our college reunion, man, like, it's just going to be so weird. We're going to be, like, half buzzed at that beer place because we have to take care of, little old Susie because she pooped her pants in the middle of the beer garden at 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
Jeez. It's so annoying. Regardless, that's how life goes on. Anyway, we'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll talk about the U.S. Gold Cup final. The Gold Cup final where the U.S. is going to take on Jamaica, how they got there. And, of course, we will talk about El Salvador and their biting tactics over when they played the U.S. a couple weeks ago. And, of course, some big soccer transfers. There are 2 in mind that right now where it looks like, can it happen? Number 1 is Neymar. Allegedly, him and his father went to France to finalize a deal where not only is PSG going to buy out his release clause, which is an astronomical amount of money, which we'll tell you after the break, they also have to pay him a salary which will equal Lionel Messi's per week, which we'll talk about. And, of course, Kylian Mbappe, the phenom for Monaco, is according to reports in Spain, is already on the way to finalizing a deal with Real Madrid. We'll talk about all this and more when we come back. So here is All We Need, ODESZA. ODESZA is going to be awesome. They have this festival out here called Bumbershoot, and ODESZA is headlining September 1st in Seattle. Go check them out if you can. But if not, here's some music. All We Need on the Spicy Sports Show with Sam Cerrone and Tom Crane on Spreaker Radio.
Skip the part where we small talk each other. Turn the beat up, turn it real loud. Turn the beat up, turn it real loud. Hold me to my word this time. I'ma take another night. Call me on my business. Call me on my cell at night. Take it to the limit, babe. Don't ask me to come in. No one gets up. What was your word? What was your word? Oh, take me down. You give me
And welcome back to the Spicy Sports Show with Sam Cerrone and Tom Crane, coming to you live from Portland, Oregon, and Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It is 4:45 on the West Coast, 7:45 on the East Coast. So, the U.S. is playing Jamaica in the Gold Cup final. We suspected that the U.S. would make it. They were pretty good heading in to this tournament, even with their B squad. Bruce Arena just wants a different set of players to look at to see who can fill out his roster. Prior to the 2018 World Cup in Russia, the U.S. looks pretty good, and they, after a bad start, and they're probably more than likely in. They haven't missed a World Cup since 1990, so it's quite certain that they're going to make the World Cup for their eighth World Cup in a row. 1990, 94, 98, 2002, 2006, 2010, 2014. So 2018 would be their number 8 World Cup in a row. 8th World Cup in a row. On the other side, you look at Jamaica, and this is a roster that has some talent. Some of the players play for the Timbers out here in Portland, namely Alvis Powell on defense and Darren Maddox up top. But the man of the match for Jamaica, who, by the way, you watch the free kick that he took. This guy took prior to, you watched it, and he was adjusting it, saying, you know what, let's fix the movement on the ball, see what happens, and you see it. It's pretty darn good.